If you're thinking about becoming a handyman, watch this before you start. So maybe you've got some experience. Maybe you're a homeowner who DIYs your own renos. Maybe you're the fix-it person at work. Or maybe you're just naturally curious with tools. And now you're wondering, could I actually turn this into something? You don't need to be a licensed master tradesman to get started as a handyman. But you do need to be honest with yourself, disciplined, and willing to learn the right way. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I would start today if I had to do it all over again. From choosing what services to offer, to tools, to finding your first clients, to pricing properly so you don't lose money. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not glamorous, and it's definitely not passive income. But if you like solving problems, working with your hands, and building something one job at a time, it can be a solid path. Let's break it down step by step. First, decide what you're actually comfortable doing and offer your services accordingly. Light electrical, light plumbing, carpentry, drywall repair, painting, lawn maintenance, you name it. I strongly suggest you stay inside your comfort zone at the beginning. Learn gradually, level up your skills job by job. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know what you're confident doing safely and properly. Second, equip yourself for what you plan on doing. Don't go out and buy everything right away. Build your tool collection around your skill set and slowly add to it as you expand your services. Personally, I only buy a new tool when I truly need it, when it makes me more efficient, and when I know that tool will pay for itself through that job. Let the work fund the tools, not the other way around. Third, find your niche based on your skills. Some great clients are property managers, daycares, Airbnb owners, and single parents. These are often simple maintenance or small repair jobs, perfect for someone starting out, and they can turn into steady, repeat work. Don't try to serve everyone right away. It's easier to build trust when you focus on a specific type of client and understand their needs. Fourth, pick a name. And honestly, I'd even suggest avoiding the word handyman if you want to stand out. A lot of people hear handyman and assume cheap work, rushed work, or someone who just does random jobs. You want your name to sound professional and trustworthy, something that makes people feel confident hiring you. Fifth, it's time to put yourself out there and get clients. Local Facebook groups, creating a Google business profile, flyers around town, word of mouth, visibility matters. People can't hire you if they don't know you exist. At the beginning, consistency and reliability matters more than anything. Sixth, figure out pricing. Check what others charge in your area. Decide if you're charging hourly or per job. You can also be flexible depending on the type of client and the type of work. I'm always open to negotiating because I'd rather have a repeat client at a slightly lower rate than make big money once and never hear from them again. For example, I charge a base hourly rate and I add a surcharge for more skilled tasks like drywall repair. I also charge a one-way travel, meaning my time starts when I leave the house. And if I use my trailer for deliveries or material removal, I add a surcharge. Take the time to think this through. And remember, you can always adjust your pricing as you gain experience. So here are my bonus tips. Rent tools when it makes sense instead of buying. There are local businesses that will happily rent any tool for a specific job, so make use of them. So building relationships with professionals for specific tasks like electricians and plumbers, so you can refer work to them when it's too big for you. Take photos before, during, and after the work is done. This will help you document the whole process. If there are any questions, example, you're opening up a wall and then after it's done, you're wondering where the studs are, where the electrical is, these photos can help you afterwards, and you'll be able to share them with the client to show them the work was done properly. Communication should be done in writing through text messages or email so that everything is documented and expectations are clear. This will help you with any job and can help you when there's misunderstanding somewhere between the client and yourself. Only take on jobs you can handle. Some jobs can become overwhelming really quick. If you jump on every opportunity, you will lose money fast. Research before you say yes. This isn't about knowing everything. It's about being reliable, honest, and willing to learn. If you're serious about becoming a handyman, don't rush it. Build your skills, charge fairly, communicate clearly, and only take on work you can stand behind. This isn't about knowing everything. It's about being reliable, improving every job, and building trust over time. If you've got questions about starting out, pricing, or getting your first clients, drop them in the comments. I'll answer them in future videos. And if this kind of real practical advice helps you, consider subscribing and sharing the video with someone who's thinking about starting his own business. All right, you've got this. See you next time. Peace.